everyone, and I said it respectfully. No, it's a train thought me, goddammit. My concept, everybody, that's okay. It's really not, and I say it respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. To the genuine ones, I truly hope all is well in your end. I truly hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. Today is currently August 2nd, 2025, and it's currently 4:22 p.m. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. When it comes to my content, I'm the original owner, and I say that respectfully. No third parties involved when it comes to my creativity, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I say that respectfully. When someone says you don't have potential, you never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. Doubting yourself, never shortchanging yourself for your mental health. They will never understand gravity. You truly was the blessing. Hold on 1 second. Understanding that receiving is different than have hate in your vein. We may not pray the same, but I still not respect my neighbor. Days when you couldn't weather your own storm. It be the train of thought for me. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Being authentic, politicking with folks. Being authentic, politicking with folks would truly have them in the mindset. Hold on 1 second, don't even know if you coming or going, but you wasn't trying to catch a case. How you reject yourself when it come to get short attention span, or because I believe to stay in my lane, something you couldn't relate to is your own pain. It be the train of thought for me. How I prayed to go within, balance. Hold on 1 second, that was knowledge, God's power. They would never understand that. Hold on 1 second, I was far from a karmic. It be the train of thought for me. How folks will never understand how you overcame that spell work. Hold on 1 second, it be the train of thought for me. I ain't have to go tick for tack with someone with a low IQ score. It didn't matter. They tags back with a bad habit. Because if they had comments since they was staying in their lane, it'd be the train of thought for me. Just put respect on my name. It's the train thought for me. How folks seem that originality nowadays is, it's competition, let alone, bitch, nobody wanted your position. It'd be the train of thought for me. How folks had to create a hate train, trying to discourage an innocent person who truly had a plan. Hold on 1 second. I ain't have to be somebody truly wasn't wearing the mask. Something that you couldn't relate to is understanding your unconditional love gone within. How you self-destruct yourself. Only the ones you forgot to better yourself. It be the train of thought for me. I got you spying on me right, the left, hacking my devices, acting like you the 9, 9, 10. It be the train of thought for me. Goddamn, bitch, you need a new position. Now, respectfully, how this type of stuff actually happens. Trying to communicate with me when it's one-sided. You got a better plan you said at the end of the day, but your better plan was one-sided because it was the devil's timing, and I was the good God with no malicious intentions. My hate, hold on 1 second, wasn't within me. No, it's the trick of me. That's what you want me to do. You wanted me to have hate towards you. And make me feel like I was supposed to have my own trust issues. Now, I ain't have lack of confidence, something that you couldn't relate to. Was going within, understand your vocabulary, stay in your lane. It's a train of thought. Me always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm not in your love respect. That ain't just different. Where do you start? It'd be the train of thought for me. I would say, excuse me, but you disrespect me already. So at the end of the day, I'm going to just understand at the end of the day, it was always my turn when I showed up for me. The energy is different. How folks be watching, so inspired, being authentic. They had to tell so many lies because they gang stole you right to left. They like, yo, you sound like a broken record, but hold on 1 second. God truly gave me confidence you can relate to what's going with and being your authentic self. How you try to shortchange somebody their own blessings at the end of the day. Something that you couldn't relate to is overcoming a testimony. Hold on 1 second. We ain't the same. No, it's the trait though, because you gotta play with spell work. You a weird bitch for that. Didn't matter your tags break with your bad habit. No, for real, confidence, bitch. What happened to you showing up for yourself, boss, bitch? It be the trend of thought for me. How folks be talking about they bosses at the end of the day, but they in the background throwing spell work in a toxic way. That makes you feel at ease. Only was the hold on 1 second. You forgot to go within, understand your own dilemma. Oh my God, why would you do that? You need a fucking therapist. It be the train of thought for me. Energy harvesting off the next person's energy. Then you trying to paint the innocent person out to be a pretending person. At the end of the day, someone they truly wasn't. Hold on 1 second, because you lack confidence, because someone truly being authentic bothered your mental hope when it came to your sighting day in the background because of your tax bracket, trying to get somebody locked up, putting them in a sideboard. Had the next door neighbor different tax bracket, telling this innocent person's every move, or because you was able to control the narrative, calling someone a fool. No, the trainer told me only jackass was you. Nah, disrespectfully, it be the train of thought for me. How someone truly didn't have to push narcotics. All they knew how to do was understand elevation when it come to growth, respecting their neighbor, regardless of what storm they was truly overcoming. Something that you can relate to was staying in your lane. It be the train of thought for me. How God works in mysterious ways. How that innocent person to give up on themselves another day. How this type of stuff actually happens. Don't matter your tax bracket with your bad habits. You know, someone trying to overcome pain. They would never understand balance, we ain't the same. It's certain folks that wear a mask, but hold on one second. Folks that truly keep it real, that real recognize real actually hits different. And I say that respectfully, and I don't mean to disrespect you, and I say that accordingly. No, it had been traded thought for me when you said I was corny, whack, slow, stupid, and retarded. You know how individuals got to sit there and watch you, observe you, try to be you, put you in competition with you, then paint a narrative of somebody that you're truly not, all because of the fact they trying to be you. But hold on one second, they can't take your spot. You know that blueprint is different, being authentic. That's God's anointings. At the end of the day, we don't worship the same. Hold on one second, you projected your own pain. Hold on one second, I ain't have to go tick for tack with you, trying to get me out of character when you trying to antagonize me, paying this person to size me up, throwing sports, talking about you gonna better my health, only to realize you shortchanged yourself, to decline yourself, only to realize your mental health wasn't stable. When you said I wasn't able to be my best self version of myself. It be the train of thought for me how you wanted me to fail. But God truly allowed me to balance, hold on one second, to keep it real. Maintain the smile that bothered your mental health, even when you was throwing spoke right to left when it came to beauty magic. Confusion spells, whatever you was doing in the background to say I was mentally unstable, playing with my finance at the end of the day, still in my creativity, but you couldn't keep it real, put respect on my name, up close in person. It be the trend of thought for me. I ain't lose myself, I was just understanding confidence at the end of the day, something that you couldn't relate to when you thought you was humbling me. Nah, it was always within me, because I've been doing this. It be the trend of thought for me. When folks try to overlook you, won't put respect on your name, but the right receiver, hold on one second, that's God's reflection. At the end of the day, the right people truly show up in your life to respect you with no malicious intentions. Hello, neighbor. No, it's the trait though for me. You know, we all not haters, neighbor. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I may be whack and corny to the average person, but I was far from pretending when it came to being authentic. Always be yourself with no malicious intention. I say that respectfully. It's not a crime to be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Far from a hater. We ain't the same, neighbor. No, entertain though, the entertainment purposes only. I was just minding my business to mind my business. You ever realize, you know, when you the gay girl or you trying to save some money or whoever you are, and you know, when you trying to save a couple of dollars or whatever the case may be, you decide to do your own nails. What the fuck is this happening? First of all, this ain't no motherfucking cheap nail polish. That's 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? You ever went into the beauty supply store or the nail shop to find out what's good for your nails and stuff and make your nails grow and make it stronger and shit? And they tell you what to get and they supply you what you need or whatever the case may be. That was a goddamn lie. Why is this shit coming off? This shit was almost $12.99. What the fuck? No, that's really the train of thought for me. I didn't sign up for this bullshit shit, and not alone. I'm doing this shit myself. As they said I'm doing wrong. And the train of thought for me. You know, when you trying to save a couple of coins or whatever the case may be, and you trying to use your money wisely and shit, it's like it should be no reason why you shouldn't be on the same page as customer service. Hello? It's a trade though for me. I gotta make a report now. No, for real, bro. It should be no reason why. This is supposed to be the most... You ever realize you gotta get yourself together before you speak to customer service at the end of the day? And when you get on the phone with them and you operating at a good pace, like, all right, I'm not gonna curse you out today. I'm gonna be nice. But ma'am, sir, what the fuck did you put in this shit? And why the fuck is it coming off? And why is the reviews like this? No, it's really tricked over me. You ever, before you bought something, you look at the review or whatever the case may be, and you're like, oh, okay. Maybe it's just my personal bottles today. Maybe it just got mixed up in the bad bunch and nobody realized it was the bad bunch. Can you help me? It's a train of thought for me. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I may not be entertaining to the average person, but I was far from pretending being authentic. It be the train of thought for me. I may not be funny to you, but hold on one second. Originality, hold on one second, is truly faithful. You know, because when you be your authentic self, you ain't got to try to be somebody you're truly not. You know, like watch somebody every move. It be the train of thought for me. I know how to put respect on my neighbor's name when they can't even see. It be the train of thought for me. I was far from pretending, but damn folks in the background trying to blackmail me against me like, yo, they was disrespecting you. They was doing this. They was doing that. All the lies with all the hate train now. Hold on one second. Something I wasn't running from at the end of the day when they hacked my devices. Hold on one second. I was never in competition with my neighbor, because hold on one second, I actually put respect on my neighbor's name when they couldn't self-reflect to go within. No, add the trait on me. Always be yourself and no malicious. I'm far from a hater, neighbor. Always be yourself and no malicious, and I say that respectfully. There's no need to watch me to send me the evil lie, let alone spoke at the end of the day. You casting spells only to realize that, hold on 1 second, you can't even weather your own weather. You got so much malicious intentions towards me because something I could relate to. Growth. You in the background trying to make me homeless, rob me mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, got me shadow banned, saying I'm not authentic. Hold on 1 second. Talking about God is not real, but God should allowed me to fail. So that you couldn't do is keep it real. How you had to hide behind a hate train. You couldn't even say the shit in my face. It'd be the train of thought for me. You had to do it 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks away. No, it's the train thought for me. Hello. I don't run from he say, she say. And when it comes to my creativity, I never gave no permission to no next door neighbor to tell my every move. Didn't matter they tax bracket, let alone when it come to my creativity. Ain't nobody got no hand and it never did. And I say that respectfully even when I started. Always be yourself with no misintentions. I worship the good God with no malicious intentions. How folks try to distract you, all because they want their little 5 minutes of fame. Only was the hold on 1 second, we ain't the same. Because God was never for sale when you truly keeping it real. How folks be trying to dibble and dabble to play with spoken and toxic way to make you feel like you're supposed to be mentally unstable when you was truly keeping it real. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I say that respectfully. I'm Naya Gion of respect, and I don't play with sport, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I don't energy harvest all people's energy. You know, folks will see you with potential and try to blackmail you against you. They don't want you to have the light when it comes to, hold on 1 second, authenticity, because they want to take your flow, but they can't be you. It be the train of thought for me. How folks see what folks doing towards certain innocent people, they wouldn't even stand up and actually put respect on someone's name, only to, hold on 1 second, it's RIP by their name. Like, no, for real, this type of shit really happens. Like, damn, I wish I would have did something. Matter of fact, damn, that really happened to that person that day because someone was jealous and had envy and hate. This type of stuff really happens. It should be never no reason why someone has RIP by their name because someone got jealous and envy in their name. We're not the same. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. No mother or father or loved one should lose a child or a loved one because someone took my. I'm at peace with myself and I ain't wearing a mask. I'm at peace. I'm happy in my relationship. I'm at peace. But they in the background trying to rob somebody mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. Trying to project a hate crime towards an innocent person with all their lives, wearing a mask because someone bothers your mental health, or because someone found peace when trying to discourage them because they believe in faith to love themselves, to pour into their family, let alone their loved ones, or folks that actually know how to respect them. You didn't like the fact that someone's getting authentic love, something that you can relate to, with staying in your lane. How you look at someone's like competition when you was your own issue, only to realize the hold on 1 second you was truly mentally unstable. It'd be the center thought for me how you say someone's unstable, but you in the background trying to project a hate crime. Then you're in the background trying to blackmail against an innocent person because you want to play the pretending game, acting like you were so invested in someone's time and day, only to observe them, watch their every move, to be just like them. But hold on 1 second, you forgot to realize that you can only be yourself. It's only one, that real one. No, at the strength of you can't be somebody you're not, okay? Leave innocent people alone. I say that respectfully. Gang stalking is real towards your household. You're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and I say this respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. No mother or father or loved one should lose a child or a loved one because someone threatens somebody's life that nobody's going to believe them. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding, doesn't matter the subject, and I say that respectfully. You know, it's individuals that don't have kids that don't care to hurt someone else's child at the end of the day. And then when it's someone else's child household, then you be like, hold on 1 second, you want justice today. After you was part of the hate train going up against an innocent person when you could have stopped it, and you was actually the cause of it. You know how this type of stuff actually happens because jealousy and envy. Hate is real. I'm not even expecting to fall from a hater. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend. You matter, you worthy. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Don't if you like neighbor. I'm far from a hater. No, for real, I'm far from a hater. If someone says you don't got potential or they're willing to blackmail you against you when it comes to your past, never give up on yourself. And I say that respectfully. Something that you just never running from. Regardless if they paid this person or paid that person. Never give up on yourself. And never allow someone to make you feel like you got to live in fear. And especially when someone is threatening your life, regardless of someone's tax bracket, how they're going to rob you mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or even make you homeless, and I say that respectfully, or even dibble and dabble with your food, your drinks, or even your narcotics, and I say that respectfully. Because jealousy and envy is real, because you choose you, and people pick and choose who they want to bully. Because they don't like the fact that someone has beautiful features, or someone loves themselves, or someone is willing to outgrow a mindset of unhealthy habits, or outgrow the mindset of a poverty and pain mindset, or outgrow their old self. And it was never for likes and views and cloud chasing, because God was never for selling someone street keeping the real. They was far from a hate. They just knew how to respect their neighbor. Always be yourself and nobody's intentions. And if you play with spoken and talk way towards an innocent person, doing beauty spells or dibbling down black magic, witchcraft, or whatever case may be, that talks way towards an innocent person, it tells a lot about your character traits. And you said they mentally unstable. No, it's the trait of it. And they usually be the cyber. No, something is mentally wrong with you. You know, people pick and choose who could talk about God, let alone spirituality. It be the train of thought for me. People pick and choose who can talk about healing. People pick and choose who can talk about fitness. People pick and choose who can talk about violence. People pick and choose who can talk about narcotics. Because it's not the fit of someone's tax bracket, or someone's not bowing down to your low IQ score. And I say this respectfully, to hurt the next person. Then he can't fit in. Being authentic is not a crime, and I say that respectfully when you don't gotta pretend to be somebody you're truly not. And especially not on someone's contract, or you're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing or fame. Because God was never for sale. Folks talk about God, 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 God all day. It's elevation when you deal with God. We don't pray the same, but respect a two-way street. I don't never look at my neighbor like competition, regardless if you're a man or a woman. It's a train of thought for me. Always be yourself, but no malicious to stop the violence. Protect your energy, protect your family. Stay out of trouble. You matter, you're worthy. Peace to respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. You matter, you're worthy. Don't damn yell. Go your neighbor, don't damn yell. I'm far from a hater. We're not the same. Always be yourself with intentions. When God sends the right people into your life, I wish the good God with no misintentions, and my soul is never for sale. And I don't wish the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding. And I damn sure don't energy harvest of my neighbor's energy. When God sends the right people into your life, respect a two-way street with no malicious intentions. They don't look at you like competition, and they damn sure don't got hate in their vein towards you. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding, regardless they came from poverty or pain. And I say that respectfully. They won't sit there and try to humble you. They actually respect you. We ain't the same. They act their body weight, not the shoe size. They ain't have to lie to play you close at the end of the day. They ain't have to watch you, to observe you, to try to act like they was trying to fit in, to be by your side, to respect you. They ain't have to do all the lies. One thing I don't do is run from he say, she say, and I don't run from my past, and I say that respectfully. And I can repeat any conversation that I have when it comes to he say, she say, regardless who's trying to blackmail me against me. And when it comes to my creativity, I work alone, I always have, regardless of the background trying to blackmail me against me, let alone have me shadow ban. I'm Nigel, and I'm respected. Today's currently August 2nd, 2025. Always be yourself and no intentions. I'm far from a hater. I work by myself when it comes to my creativity, and I always have. Thank you for your time. I don't do third-party conversations. Jealousy and hate and envy is real, but that don't live in my vein. Have a good day.